Hello everyone, welcome back to PCB Designing with Easy EDA tutorials. In this session, we are going to learn how to design a single-sided PCB. A single-sided PCB has the following steps: creating schematic, finding parts, checking PCB footprints, joining the parts, and finishing the schematic. So these steps we are going to follow in this session. Okay, as our first project, we are going to design this 5 volt power supply. So before going to design this power supply circuit, we have to know what and all components are available with this circuit. So here in this circuit, we have a transformer and diodes, a capacitive filter, a voltage regulator, resistor, LED, and a DC output pin. So coming to this transformers are two types: step-up transformers and step-down transformers. Step-up transformers are most commonly used for increasing low AC voltages at high current, and the step-down transformers are used for decreasing high AC voltages at low current. Here we need to convert 230 volts AC into 5 volts DC. So we are using a step-down transformer in this circuit. This step-down transformer converts 230 volts AC input into 12 volts AC input. This step-down transformer converts 230 volts AC into 12 volts AC. Next in the circuit, we have diodes, which are forming a rectifier. And this rectifier is used to convert AC power into DC. There are different types of rectifiers, such as half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier, and bridge wave rectifier. Due to the advantages of the bridge rectifier over the half and full wave rectifiers, the bridge rectifier is frequently used for converting AC to the DC. Bridge rectifier consists of 4 diodes. A diode is a semiconductor device with 2 terminals, typically allowing the flow of current in one direction only. It means current can't go in the reverse direction. So here the rectifier converts the AC 12 volts AC into 12 volts DC. So the output of the rectifier is a DC, and this DC consisting of some ripples also. And the DC which is consisting of ripples is also called pulsating DC. This pulsating DC can be filtered using this capacitive filter, and this capacitor is used for removing the ripples. So here the capacitor is used for smoothing the ripples. Okay, next in the circuit we have a voltage regulator. So all voltage sources cannot able to give fixed output due to the fluctuations in the circuit. For getting constant and steady output, the voltage regulators are implemented. The integrated circuits which are used for the regulation of the voltage are termed as voltage regulator ICs. So this voltage regulator IC has 3 pins: input, output, and ground. So the first pin of this voltage regulator is input. So the function of this pin is to give the input voltage. It should be in the range of 7 to 35 volts. So the function of this input pin is to take the input ground. So we can connect the ground to this pin, and for output and input this pin is equally neutral. Okay, coming to the third pin of this voltage regulator, the third pin is output pin, which provides the regulated output, and the output will be of 5 volts because here we are using a 7805 voltage regulator. 78 represents the series of this voltage regulator, and 05 represents the output voltage of this voltage regulator. Okay, let's start with Easy EDA. So to get start, we have to open our browser, then type Easy EDA in search bar, then click on Easy EDA. So this is the home page of Easy EDA software. To get started with Easy EDA software, we have to register ourselves. Already I have an account, so that's why I am going for login. So here I am going to give my mail ID and I'm going to type the password. Just click on I'm not a robot, then login. Take few seconds. So after logging into your account, just click on EasyEDA Designer. Then you are routed to the main page. So this is the main project page. So here you have an option new project. So if you want to create a new project, you can click on this option. If you want to learn how to work with EasyEDA, you can go for tutorials here. If you click on these tutorials, you will get a PDF, or you can directly access the videos also. Okay, so first of all, here we are going to create a project, so that's why I'm going to click on new project. So when you click on the new project, it is asking for the project title. So we are going to design power supply, right? So I am giving it as a power supply. Sorry, U is missing here, sorry. So you can write the description. So after writing the description, you have to click on the save button. Then our project power supply is created. So this is the workspace of EasyEDA. Okay, coming to the sections of this EasyEDA, we have so many sections. In that, the first one is this filter. This filter is used to search for a component. Okay, and here we have wiring tools. This is for drawing tools. Here we have a toolbar section. Here this is called a navigation panel. Okay, this area is our main workspace. Here only we are going to design our PCB schematic. So here we have a zoom option. Currently it is 54. I am increasing the size to 200. As you know, in 5-volt power supply circuit, we have a transformer, diodes, voltage regulator, capacitor, resistor, LED, and 2-pin terminals also. So to design 5-volt power supply circuit, we have to select all the components which are there in the circuit. So for that, I am going to EE library, EasyEDA library. Here we have a 2-pin terminal. So we are unable to keep the transformer directly in this EasyEDA software. So that's why I'm going to take a 2-pin connector. So to keep that in workspace, to bring the 2-pin terminal into the workspace, just click on the 2-pin terminal and directly click on workspace. Okay, if you want one more, you can directly click. No need to drag and drop. Okay, no need to drag and drop. Directly it will come along with your mouse. And here I am taken two 2-pin terminals. One is for input and one is for output. After 2-pin terminal, we have diodes. So this one. So I am taking 4 diodes here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. I think this should come in. Okay, so after this we have a capacitor. So we can search here. So next we are going to take a capacitor, which is available here. I am going to take, so next what we have to take, we have to take a capacitor which is used for smoothing. So I am taking this SMD capacitor. After the capacitor, we have to select a voltage regulator. Voltage regulator. So here the regulator section is there. So from that I am going to take seven 7805 we need, right? This is 7805 220. So I am going to take 7805 only. Okay. We can increase the size also. So keep it here. Okay, next we have a LED. Sorry. Okay, next we have an LED and a resistor. So I'm going to place a resistor and an LED here at the output of the 7805 voltage regulator. Okay. Now we have taken all the components which are needed to design a 5 volt power supply circuit, and now we left with the wiring connections. So we have to connect all the components with one another according to the circuit. So I am rearranging the components. So you can also rearrange the components according to your wish. So here if you want to rotate the direction, you can simply press R from your keyboard. Okay, if you press R from your keyboard, the component is rotated like this. Okay, so from the wiring tools I am selecting this first option, wire. So I am just placing it at one terminal of the diode and another terminal. I am clicking here. No need to drag here also, just we have to place, we have to point out there and we have to click, then directly it will come along with the mouse. No need to, if you press escape it will be erased. Okay, so just go to wire, click here, here, then here. Okay, now coming to this one, this should be connected to here and this should be connected to here. And this should be connected to input, and from here the capacitor positive is connected to the input of this voltage regulator, then the negative of this capacitor should be connected with the ground here. Here if you want to change the name of any component, you can change. Like suppose here if you want to change the name of this diode D1, directly double click on this name and write diode 1, will come there. Okay, I don't want to write like that. If you want to remove the name also, you can remove it will. So if you want to edit the names, you can edit. This is 2-pin terminal, right? So you can write this name as input, you can take this one as output, you can give. Okay, and you can change the values also. Suppose here 1 microfarad capacitor we are taken, so if you want to take 10 microfarad, you can take 10U. Okay, and one more connection is left here. Now we are all set with the connections and our circuit is ready.